day 4 of 7 secrets of success. And today we are going to talk about managing time management. That is the secret of success. This one I'll just keep for 10 seconds for the record's sake for my video. Otherwise, you all know about it. These are the same expectations. Be active in the chat and keep the audio muted. Camera on means I can look at your face and get your expressions and put questions in the chat. So we finished reprogram the subconscious mind on day 1, enhance emotional intelligence on day 2, discovering of the life's purpose on day 3, and today we are going to do manage time productively. Now, in essence, those of you who are computer savvy, reprogram the subconscious mind means knowing that you have the capability to write a new program in the subconscious mind. You are the master. Otherwise, we can say that all these things were given by the factory. I mean, we got something which comes from the factory. So things have come from the factory, but you have the power to overwrite whatever is there. That awareness is the habit number or the secret number 1. Then actually writing it is by knowing the purpose of life. That is number 3. And now, having written the program, we have to execute the program. Because without execution, there is no use. The program is there. I mean, I know that I write the program, I wrote the program, but it is there without doing anything. And to execute the program, I have a limited time on earth. So this is how it is structured. So we are going to do about the execution of the program that we have written ourselves. The contents of this will be, what is Eisenhower matrix? In the chat box, please write down those who know about Eisenhower matrix. You say yes, then I'll know that you are knowledgeable about that. I mean, I don't need you to know about it, but just for my sake. What do you know about Eisenhower matrix? If you say yes, then I know that you know about it. If otherwise, no is not required to be written. Sachin says yes. Sachin, I only taught you. I wasn't cognizant. Isn't it? Raghavendra heard of it. Nagesh sir says no. Karuna Shetty no. Ananya no. Good. We can start with a clean slate. Why do we waste time in doing things which are unimportant? How to overcome procrastination, and weekly and daily planning tools, Pomodoro principle to ensure focus work with high energy, and something known as a 5-second rule. Now, I got one problem here. Now, how do I, Ananya, I think, how do you remove this? Because this one is giving that black mark at the bottom. The floating control. Now, how do any idea how to remove this floating control? Or it should be done only in the settings? Because yesterday it was not there.
Which one, sir?
This black mark is coming on the bottom of the screen. Na?
Okay.
Yesterday it was not coming because it's a floating control. Now it has become a permanent control here. Mono.
Now it is in the presentation mode or that minimize?
It is presentation mode. Hide 1 minute. I think hide floating meeting control. Yeah, I think, yeah. Good. It worked. Every day is a learning.
It is still showing, sir.
It will go off. Should go off now after some time. There is some lag maybe there. It is there. I know. It is my mobile also is showing there. Let's see. Okay. Time management is our topic for the day. So how much time do we have?
24 hours in a day.
24 hours in a day.
Okay.
1 hour and 7 minutes to go, sir.
So I didn't mean that. I said, how much time do we have on Earth?
No one knows.
We do not know.
Nobody knows. No one knows. 24 hours in a day is, yes, that is science. How many of the 24 days do I have is not known. So how do you do something that, okay, kal karenge isko? When tomorrow we don't know whether we are there or not.
Yeah.
There is anything good to be done. We say, hey, aaj nahi, aaj time nahi hai. We'll do it tomorrow. So we are depending on something which is we are not sure at all. So that is the root cause of procrastination. So one lesson to be learned is that don't procrastinate anything. Don't postpone for tomorrow what can be done today. And this is long back, I think 300, 400 years back. Who told in the Doha?
Kabir ji.
Kabir.
बोला है कि काल करे सो आज
कर
आज करे सो अब. But people have taken it issue. इतनी जल्दी भी क्या है? बाकी है बरसों. But we do not know. The person is not there. So time management is all about doing the good things which is to be done now itself without wasting time. Now let us say instead of 24 hours, which all of you said, 1 hour extra is available from today onwards for the rest of your life. What is that you want to do from today onward to the rest of your life? 1 hour, please write in the chat box. Write it in the chat box. What all things you want to do from today onwards to rest of the life? Let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. The chat में जो आ रहा है, yeah, Mithun says learn new things, read, exercise. Rasha says learn yoga in the morning. Ian, इसका मतलब क्या है? Follow your 7 steps. Not my 7 steps. I am too small a person for that. My 7. Good thing, but at least learn whatever is learned today. Spend more time, visit beautiful places, video shooting and posting, plant and nurture trees. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Manohar says plant and nurture trees. Okay, great. Now, this is what is known as the Eisenhower matrix, named after the past president of US. And same thing is put in the 7 habits of highly effective people when it does 7 habits of highly effective people. And Stephen Covey talks about the habit number 3, which says first things first. He also uses the same template. Now, 4 quadrants are there. Urgent, important is quadrant number 1.
But I think the screen is frozen, sir.
Screen is frozen. Yeah. What is the reason? Yeah. Now it is coming.
No, sir.
1 minute. Pause share. Resume share. Let me stop share and get it once again back. Share screen.
Now we can see.
Now these PPT will come now.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I don't know. Some button got pressed by mistake, I think. Now all the problem is created by this guy, which is also giving that black mark there. Yesterday was floating. Today is not floating. It's permanent there. Anyway, I will not spend time on that. Okay. Urgent, important is first one. Not urgent and important is 2. Urgent and not important is 3. And not urgent, not important is 4. Now, give me some examples of what will come under urgent and important. You can orally tell, or you can put in the chat box if it is convenient, whichever is convenient.
Sir, may I say something?
Yes, please.
When you're doing something and the phone rings, that is urgent and important appearing to me because I need to pick up that phone because it is ringing. Thank you.
Correct. A ringing phone is urgent, but whether it is important or not, we will not know. No?
Yeah,
We will know only after that.
if we
We
can
know
see
after
the
that.
number, we know whether it is important or not. Means
Yeah, in that case, it is urgent important. Like if it is wife's phone, of course, it is urgent and important. And especially if it is the fourth missed call.
Medical emergency, sir.
Medical emergency is urgent important, correct? Then give me, there are 27 people, at least 10 items should come there. It will fill up my rectangle there.
Last day payment of credit card.
Last day payment of credit card bills, because they are
That
waiting
is
for
the
you
bill.
to, actually the credit card companies are waiting for you to forget that date. Because then they'll easily put 500 rupees as the late payment charges and 2% interest on the outstandings. I mean, their business model is that only, no? Okay, what else?
Hunger.
Hunger, yeah, you're not eaten.
Hunger. Yeah.
You're not eaten. And equal to that, it can also be another thing, like, hunger of your car. You are driving and you got a petrol pump, he said, no, every time that we are too busy driving. Too busy driving that you don't have time to put in petrol also. And a time comes, petrol bunk milta nahi hai, and your car is thirsty of petrol. Kabhi hua aisa? Anytime it has happened that you left one petrol bunk thinking that jaldi hai, and car chala jayega udhar tak, and then you realize
express
that
expressway pe hua hai.
Correct. You're too busy driving that you do not have time for even filling up petrol. And same thing can be for hunger also. When you don't have time to eat, you're too busy in the work, you'll say, I'll eat later. And by the time the hunger pangs really bite you. Okay.
So
Well,
travel plan by flight or train or bus.
Correct. Planning for your travel. Correct.
Achieving sales target month end.
Targets. Any deliverables, targets, customer complaints. So I'll put most of them there, whatever you told. Car breaking down at the middle of the highway. Sudden sickness. Now, this is my 4th day of 7 secrets of success. Suddenly, if I got a small chest pain here, will I say, all these important people are come for my class? I can't afford to say, I got chest pain. Let me finish this class and then go. Will I say that?
no.
Definitely no, because it is urgent, because it's chest pain, it cannot be neglected, and important because it is my health.
Anyway.
Bills due today, credit card.
Peaceful.
1 minute, let me mute all. Except the people. Yeah, others can unmute. Okay, relationship breakdown. Jagda ho jata hai, friends se, family member se, relation se. Now, give me example of number 3. Urgent but not important. The one Manohar has already given. I mean, we adapted that. Because ringing phone. Some of them are urgent, some of them are, all are urgent because ringing phone, but some of them are important, some of them not important. So one can be some phone calls. Some phone calls will come on number 1 and some phone calls will come on number 3. Yeah.
Knocking visitor on a door.
Correct. Interruptions. People coming and interrupting you when you're busy with some work. And you know that the person's work that person is giving it to you is not important to your roles. Even as a friend, it is not important to you. If it is important to you as a friend, of course, then it becomes important. But even that is not important because you know that that person is in the habit of taking help from anyone who is available. That is called giving the monkeys to another person. Some people have made a habit of such things.
Exam after 6 months.
Exam after 6 months. Yeah. So now then you'll postpone all your studies. Okay. What else can be there? Have you ever attended meetings with that agenda? Somebody calls for a meeting, and if you ask what is agenda, मालूम नहीं है, let's discuss there in the meeting. That means you go there without any preparation. Everybody has come without preparation because you don't know what is to be done. And that meeting will be an unproductive meeting because nothing worthwhile is being discussed. Have you ever had any such, or have you ever conducted it yourselves, calling for a meeting without preparation?
Checking unwanted emails.
Unwanted emails. And regularly checking the moment it comes because it's urgent. Because if you consider that every mail which comes to your inbox is important, then you'll get in an addiction to that. Suppose if for our next 5 minutes we don't get a mail, then you start checking whether the network is all right or not, because that is an addiction.
WhatsApp is also addictive.
What's
Actively on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, so they all come either under 3 or 4. Because you want to keep checking your WhatsApp, or why nobody is sending you anything now? Some reports.
Yeah.
Every office has got reports, no? Something to be done in quarterly, something to be done weekly, something to be done monthly. Are there any reports in your office? If you are, those of you are working still, I mean,
Yeah, we have
out of the report nightmare.
we have weekly report system. The same content will be covered in the monthly meeting. Again, monthly top management meeting. So it's the same thing, repetitive with a different person, same content.
Correct. And 5 departments will be asking for in 5 different templates, same data. That means same Excel sheet, you have to refigure, configure it in different manner, and your time is wasted in that. And we actually really don't know whether anybody is looking at the report also. Are you sure that they are looking at the report?
Yes, sir. These things do happen because when I am presenting my report, remaining 3-4 SBs don't listen at all.
So I'll give one real life story, which I read in the paper, of course. I read it in 1973 in the Hindu newspaper. There's a letter to the editor which said, every month, the collector of Coimbatore has to send a 1-page report to the chief secretary. That time the state was Madras. And the subject line said, BUM report for the month of so-and-so, BUM report for the month of so-and-so. And next line, BUM report nil. So new clerk joined the office, and the supervisor told him, you are new here, you do not know. So first of the month, this is the format. You have to type it neatly and bring it to my desk, get my signature and send it across by 1st, 2nd, 3rd or something. Because if you don't send it by 3rd, you'll get a reminder by middle of the month. And this new clerk was inquisitive youngster. So he said, what is this BUM report, sir? And why it has to be sent every month that nil? So the supervisor said, I have been here for the last 25 years. Every month regularly it has to go. So don't ask me why. Your job is to do the work. The clerk was slightly more adventurous. He went and checked the cupboard. Yes, every month it is there. BUM report nil, BUM report nil, BUM report nil. Now, 10 years back it goes. There, instead of BUM report, is written as drum report. Then it says again drum report nil, drum report nil, drum report nil. Then it goes another few years. 1950. There it is not written nil, it is written drum report for the month of May 1950. Drums received 500, drums used 200, drums balance 300. And the valid figures, it goes back to the very first report, which is in 1945. Can anybody guess what this could be before I tell you? What could this be? No guesses?
War material.
After the Second World War, there was a shortage of diesel fuel in the country. And they started distributing centrally from the headquarters, that is capital Madras. At the end of the month, they want to know how many received, how many used, and how many balance. So it had a meaning till 1950 when drums were received. 1950, no more shortage, therefore received 0, used 0, balance 0. And in bureaucratic language, it is nil reports. Drum report, nil. And then it continued every month, drum report, nil, drum report, nil, drum, and every month they'll type it from the previous report. Somebody's mistake, instead of typing drum, he typed it as bum. And the next month, he checked the earlier report. I typed it as bum report. And it continued till 1973 at least. I don't know whether it's still continuing or not, because I read it in the paper in 1973. So every office will have some reports which were started because of some reason at that point of time. The reason disappears, but the report doesn't get killed automatically. It continues. And it is something which is urgent because it has done on a particular date, but it's not important because no data is being given by that time. Do you agree to this, or do you think it's all fancy? I mean, this is a story. To understand, let me ask you, yes, Vivek sir, let me ask you, all of you have seen, must have seen, OK written behind the trucks. Now, what is the meaning of OK, which is written behind trucks? Let me test your general knowledge now.
Okay.
Pardon?
Okay. I read somewhere that this has come from the army. Okay means okay, means no casualty.
Yeah, but lorries are not supposed to kill, na?
Yeah, correct. Maybe so.
0 killed, okay. For army, it's okay that everybody is safe, is okay. But then lorry should not be going around telling, I have not killed anybody today, let me kill someone. मेरा target है आज का, कुछ नहीं हुआ आज. So that cannot be taken. 0 kill cannot be done.
Or it can be that the technical inspection of the truck was done and it was found okay, and then it was.
बस में नहीं है वो, करुणा शेट्टी बस में नहीं है, only truck में है. तो truck क्या special है? Bus is more important than a truck because people are involved.
Yeah.
Driver is okay. Pandit ji says driver okay hai. Yeah, that is also correct. But okay painted है ना finally fully. अभी driver not okay भी चलता है because वो अपना road side ढाबा में जाके क्या किया क्या पता है. वो okay को हटा के नहीं हो. If you search in Google, okay, one expansion is on kerosene. Earlier days, diesel engines, when they are made, they were not that powerful. To take heavy load over mountain regions, diesel engines were not equipped with that sort of power. So they were using kerosene. And kerosene is a more inflammable fuel because that is the one which is used as a jet fuel also in the planes. To warn other people that please don't come and hit me because I'm carrying kerosene, so that don't come near me and bang me. There will be fire because this is a very inflammable fire. Okay was written. Later, diesel engines became more and more
powerful,
refined and powerful. So nobody is currently using kerosene. But the OK which was written there, people forgot what is the OK all about. It continues. The truck driver, the owner of the truck, first thing he does as soon as he buys a truck is to paint OK there. And to justify, he might write horn, please, OK. All those things can write there. But actual OK is on kerosene. That means like reports which are lost the meaning, the OK which was there earlier for a purpose has lost its meaning. And now people don't even know. And there are many jokes about this in the armed forces. Rakesh sir, sentry will be made.
I can give you one example, if you allow me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, I have my background in business intelligence and data analytics.
Data warehousing.
Yeah, data warehousing. So people keep on dumping the data. Lot of reports are getting generated and they are getting published. So at one point of time, you want to rationalize what data is being used and how you can, because now the storage is very cheap, but the time when it was not that cheap, we have to make sure what is important is not missed out and what is not so important. So right from the time we will start looking at who is using which report and how many times this report has been used, and then look at what data it is creating and all that. And that is how we go back and then start archiving the data which is not used in that data warehouse.
Yeah, so that your processing becomes more
efficient.
Faster.
Yeah,
Natural data doesn't have to be processed every now and then.
Absolutely.
So armed forces mein there are enough reports, ek sentry ko khada kiya because the painting has been done and painting got dried, but the sentry remained there. Sentry remained there. गोया कैसा?
पाणी गरम ठेवलं होतं,
हो.
गार होऊन गेलं.
बरं.
ते उचलू का?
Let me mute.
नाही राहू दे, हे मला पिणं सोपं होतं.
Let me mute. I think Nagesh sir. Nagesh sir, mute.
हो.
आपका mute ही रखो, except when you are talking. Okay. So some meeting, some reports, some meetings without clear agenda, some phone calls. Phone calls aa jata hai, and you pick up because someone known to you, and the person keeps talking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you're busy in some work yourselves. You don't have all the luxury of so much of time with you, and that person is not even putting it down. And if you think that abhi bolega yahan chalo bye, then at the moment he says, okay, aur bolo, what else is the news? And you are such a nice person that you do not want to say no, because you think that you'll be spoiling relationships. Hota hai ya hua hai? Or being nice to people spoils our time. And earlier somebody said interruptions. And this one is easy. Too much of WhatsApp or mails and whatever it is. Watching too much TV or YouTube, Netflix. Channel number 1 to 1000, again 1000 to 1, again 1 to 1000. At the end of 3 hours, throw the remote. Nothing worth watching in the TV nowadays. But the very next moment, pick up the TV remote and start all over again. Abhi to kuch naya aaya hoga. That means watching aimless TV or browsing without any purpose. These are all not urgent, not important. All these time pass activities. रिटायर होने के बाद एक नया बीमारी आ जाता है. न्यूज़पेपर खरीदा है 5 रुपए में, and every inch of the newspaper has to be scanned. 5 रुपए का पैसा वसूल होना चाहिए. From the headings to the last one, including classified column, I must read and spend 2 hours of time in that. So all these are quadrant 4 activities. Now tell me what would be the quadrant 2 activities, which are important but not urgent. Let me have your thoughts flow. Let me watch your chat also simultaneously.
Learning.
Learning. Okay. New learning.
Relationship building.
Relationship building. Okay.
Attending
meetings which are with proper agendas.
Pranayama, yoga.
Pranayama, yoga. So can you see the correlation between what you said, when I get my 25th hour, what I will do, and what you said you will do in quarter number 2? Is there a total 1-to-1 correlation? Hai ki nahi? Is there anything which was there, which is not there in quadrant 2 according to you now? Each one of those which you said you'll do when I get my 25th hour is actually a quadrant 2 activity. That means we know what is important, but we don't do it because there is no time for us. Somebody said reading or learning. I think Mithun said that. It is there in quadrant number 2. Planning and preparation. Suppose you don't read properly and don't learn a new skill, what will happen to your deliverables? That will become urgent. Because you don't have the new skill, there will be customer commitments. So whatever is not done in 2 will move into quadrant number 1. If you don't service the car, there will be a breakdown of the car. Suppose the car was being enough indication that, oil level come ho gaya, ya radiator fluid is less. And then you keep ignoring, thinking that, another 2-3 days, when I get time, I'll take it for servicing. And one fine day, it will just stop on the main road. And when it stops on the main road, it is quadrant number 1 because it has to be taken from there. Suppose you don't do exercise, yoga, pranayama, you don't have proper sleep and you don't have medical checkup, there will be sudden sickness. Give me the example of one person recently. There are 2 people, sports stars had heart angioplasty done recently. Who are those 2 people? Very famous people. I'm not talking some remote person. Heart attack hua tha dono ko. Yes.
Saurav Ganguly.
Saurav Ganguly had, and same month or something, even Kapil Dev had. And Narayana Hridayalaya, the founder of that is a person by name Dr. Devi Shetty. He was the consultant cardiologist for Ganguly. And he said in a press conference that Ganguly is a person who was regularly exercising. He was doing proper sleep also. What he did not do was medical checkup. Because if you had done the medical checkup, that blocks in the heart artery would have been exposed. They would have known. And medical checkup would have said, okay, now it's not urgency, but tomorrow you can do this thing. It is not that now I have to do it. Okay, this month let us finish it off because there is a block. So all 3 are required so that sudden sickness doesn't come. And we postpone this because thinking that kuch nahi hone wala. Now quality time with family and friends and relative, if it is not there, there will be relationship breakdown. If you don't give enough weightage to the family, if you do not look after friends, if you don't have good relations with relatives, there is no time. I mean, not relation means I don't have time to talk to my relatives. And the actual time comes when you need them, they are not available because the relationship broke down. And social work, meditation, agar nahi karoge, meditation will give a lot of stress relief. Social work will give sort of, no, you are contributing to society. And if you say, I have no time for that thing, and we'll do it tomorrow or you'll do it after retirement, that day will never come. No? So these are the ones which you need to be done because they are important, but they are not yet urgent. So don't wait for this to become urgent because then they'll straight away move into urgent and important. And you will not be, I'll not say you, we will not be able to manage everything. And there will be burnout. Now, Eisenhower, this is how the name has come. Urgent, important, do it now. Because that is its own boss. It doesn't accept anybody. Urgent, not important. Let somebody else do it. That means you must train somebody who is capable of doing it for you. So earlier you had to work, train the person. That will come under not urgent, important. Once you have trained the person, let that person do it rather than you. And 4th is something to be totally eliminated, deleted. And 2nd is something that you have to decide and schedule a time. That means you have to be planning for quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 doesn't happen without plans. Because 1, 3, 4 will take over. If you don't say, I decide to devote my time to quadrant 2, otherwise 1, 3, 4 are their bosses themselves. So what happens is, we will be too busy doing quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 3. And we get burnt out because urgent, both of them is urgent. Some important, some not important, but urgency is there. So when you get burnt out, we go rush into quarter number 4. And by the time another fire has started in quarter number 1. So our life will revolve around 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. This is known as the Bermuda Triangle of managers. What do you know about Bermuda Triangle? Let me see in the chat box. Anybody knows Bermuda Triangle? Let me get one answer at least. Yes, my daughter is in the class.
Ship used to sink.
Ships disappear. That is a place between the African continent and South American continent.
Yeah.
The sea there is known to have been the place where many ships have sunk. And there are a lot of mythological stories that there is electromagnetic disturbance there, radioactive, all sort of things are there. Nothing is proven scientifically, but statistics says more number of ships have sunk there. The last one to crash was a France Airlines some 10, 15 years back. So the myth prevails that this is a dangerous place because this is the place where ships are sinking. And this is the place in Bermuda Triangle of Eisenhower matrix where managers drown without coming to the surface. And surface is quarter number 2. So we should be spending 60% of our time in quarter number 2. And 20% maximum is acceptable looking after our stress levels in quarter number 1. 15% can be in quarter number 3 and maximum 5% in quarter number 4. So we are not going to get the 25th hour. How do we get the 25th hour? By eliminating quarter number 3 and 4. If not elimination, at least reducing quarter number 3 and quarter number 4. We will be able to invest 60% of time in quarter number 2. Unfortunately, when I learned all these things, I had retired. So this was something which I should have known before retirement. But now most of the people here either have some teams with them. So please pass on the message to people who are still struggling with work. Like there is a saying in the Navy, right? OSD karke designation hai. So OSD stands for officer on special duty or something. So we used to call it as officer searching desk. That means it has been transferred and a role has not been assigned. So after retirement, there is no role as such for the official purpose. So suddenly you might find there is a vacuum. So even for retired people, unless you find a meaningful role, then everything will go under quarter number 4. Now tell me, when you are in quarter number 1, what will be the mental state? Continuously in quarter number 1, what will be the mental state? Let's see it in the chat box.
You will be tense always.
Totally is tense because it is like 10 dogs chasing you from all directions. You have no time to recover also. 10 so it will be full of stress. Quarter number 1, if you are continuously in quarter number, stress level very high. Okay, your most of the time is going into quarter number 3. What will happen?
You work for others.
You work for others, but is it social service? Is it social service?
You get exploited.
You get a sense of exploitation. People are exploiting. People making use of me or being nice. That I don't have hard to say no to people. People just come and dump their thing on me. And because of that, I'm not able to do my own work. And for that, I stay back after working hours. And as a result, my family is suffering. My health is suffering. My family is suffering because somebody is exploiting me. So you get a sense of being cheated. Okay. Continuously on quarter number 4. Like after retirement, if you don't do something meaningful, it can be quarter number 4, morning to evening or night also. So what sort of feeling will be there in quarter number 4 year? Only quarter. Wasted lives, correct. Nothing gets done because at the end of the day, I must feel some happiness. Na, acha, ye kaam kiya. I must be able to pat my back like this. Ah, acha, Vijay, bahut acha kaam kiya aaj. Kaam hi nahi kiya.
बुढ़ापा देख के रोया.
रोने वाले आप ही है ना, हम ही है ना. Nobody has told us to do that. Whatever capacity we should have done that, but some people do not do that. And what happens to these people' health? continuously for 2-3 years, you are in quarter number 4, maybe after retirement. What will happen to the health?
Start degenerating.
Actually, I had gone to a company called Crane Process Flow in Pune when I was teaching 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So they have a factory in Kolhapur. They do all this factories, etc. The very precision process instrument they make, flow for fluids, and lathe workers, machinists, etc. So they retire at 60. And after 60, some of them take up jobs as drivers or machinists in other ancillary industries. Other people say, "Abhi bahut ho gaya, बच्चे settle हो गए, अपना savings है, बेटा कमा रहा है." So nothing to do. When you say nothing to do, something comes there. All sort of bad habits, including sleeping late till late evening, not getting up in the morning and going back to sleep after. ब्रेकफास्ट किया, सो गया, लंच किया, सो गया, रात को नींद नहीं आया, जस्ट करवटें बदलते रहे सारे रात हम. And I found out that the people who are not doing anything, their health parameters as measured by blood pressure, heart conditions, every one of those, that had got deteriorated, whereas people who are working in something or other, doing something or other productive work, their health was very good. So quadrant 4, even for retirement people, is not good. It may be good for the government because people will die faster so that they will save on the pensions. Government doesn't want you to do that, but it is detrimental to our health if we don't indulge ourselves in a meaningful work even after retirement. So officer searching desk, here officer has to search for the work, and not any work. It has to be a meaningful work. And what happens to people when you are doing quadrant number 2 most of the time? What sort of mental state will be there when you are doing quadrant 2? कैसे लगेगा quadrant 2 में रहने से?
Satisfaction.
Blood, satisfaction.
Yeah. Peace.
Fulfillment.
Yeah.
अच्छा काम हो रहा है. I get my meaning in life when I'm doing meaningful work. So quadrant 2 is the place where you get your life's purpose fulfilled. And life without purpose has no meaning. Now, there is a video which I will not show here because 10 minutes video, I do not want to waste our talking time, but I will send it to you by WhatsApp. Watch that beautiful video by Stephen Covey. Right? Now, balance is required between, when I say work doesn't mean that work is not just office situation. We have to do balancing act between work and personal and professional. If too much weightage given to work, results will be dissatisfaction and stress. And too much weightage to the family, then one day I will get out of job, because who would like to keep me in the company? And all that I'm doing is my family work and not the office work. So there has to be a good balance between the work and family. Then happiness will come. We want that. Because life is a jugglery. We've got different roles. Work is there, family is there, health is there, friends and spiritual goals are there. And you have to keep juggling them. But the problem is, work is a rubber ball. Even if you drop it, it comes back and bounces back and sits on your head and hand. Say that, abhi mujhe karo. A family ball or a health ball or a friend's ball or a spiritual ball, it will not bounce back. It will remain there on the ground. And if you don't pick it up, that means you are lost it. And then you are become a workaholic, continue to the work only, and everything else is going to still. And one day I'll have a health problem because I did not do anything for health. He's saying that time nahi hai. So much of time I can't devote for yoga. Half an hour. Oh my God, where is the time? I got to do my office work. And one day I'll have to take probably permanent rest. So they are made of glass. So ensure that we don't get into that mistake of giving weightage only to work and not doing other things. So we have to pay a price. We are coming to this world, we have to pay a price. The price is our professional roles, our relationship with relatives, including close relatives like father, mother, spouse, children, and extended relatives, grandparents and grandchildren and cousins and everyone, because everyone is required. Our own inner self for our spiritual goals. As a citizen, I wrote my duty towards my fellow citizen in maybe in a housing society, maybe somebody on the road, my social goals, and towards environment. Tell me some of the effects of a bad work-life balance. What will happen if the work-life balance is not maintained properly?
We'll be not happy in the work. We will not have happy at the family also.
Correct. When you are in working, you worry about the family. When you family worry about the work. Na ghar ka, na ghat ka. What else? Because it's all because of bad planning. So you will have poor health also. More stress in the work. You will have stress thing related. More weightage to the family. Then you're stressed that you might lose the job. So concentration nahi hai, confidence nahi hai, engagement, all the things, poor performance, everything negative what can be talked about is there and work-life balance is not there. So now we have to ensure that we are able to do things properly. That means we must have a list in our hand. This I just taken from Excel. This is not something which I created myself. In Excel itself, there are various templates for to-do lists. And to-do list not that there are 10 items on the list. Every item is not necessarily the same weightage. Some are high priority items, some are medium priority items, some are low priority items by way of importance. Some can be neglected. Even if neglected, nothing will happen. So make a template of in Excel, diary, wherever it is, that is not a problem. And if you want some really more sophisticated tools, there is a free, these are all free. Todoist.com is a site which will keep giving reminders also by your mail.
Oh.
You have put these things. So then tododo.com will give you prioritized to-do list. And I was recently coaching my one ex-employee from Cognizant, who was with me as a trainee, fresher. He had joined Cognizant Pune. So currently he's an assistant vice president in a company in the US. And he consulted me. So he showed me rather, he taught me that he's using ClickUp.com. And he says, very good tool, free tool again. And one of our mentors, and I told you, I'm in the class in the morning called Rewire Your Brain. There is a person by name Karthik, was ex-HCL. So we are using Trello.com for planning purposes. So there is no dearth of tools available and all free tools. So I'm not selling anything. It's all free tools available. So you can use on any of those things. So when you're interrupted, ask yourself, what is more important? Now we said, no, knocking. And hey, can you just help me? So how do you ensure that you are not unnecessarily dragged into it? So you have to make a judgment. Is the interruption important? That means that somebody who has come to interrupt you, what he or she brought, or the person himself or herself, are they important? For example, if a boss has brought something, then you cannot call it important because boss is important. Because boss is always the boss. We say boss is always right. Huh? And even if he's not right, he's always the boss. And therefore, boss is always right. So if the boss is asking for something, you can't tell, no, I will not do it because I'm doing some important work. But you can negotiate with the boss. So that you have given me some work, I'm doing something that you gave me earlier. Now that you're giving this one, now you tell me, which one should I do first? Should I do this one first or that one first? So put the ball on the boss's court itself. So if you think that what you're working on is more important than what the interruption is, then you have to tell the person, sorry, I'm not able to do it. You don't have to be blunt about it, but you should have different methods of saying no. Because they will come with different methods of getting you to do say yes. And one method of saying no is show them this list. These are the things that I have to complete by today, by so and so, boss is on my head. And that can be a lie, because for a higher purpose, you can always tell a lie also. So you are telling a lie to get rid of that person who is trying to palm off something to you. So to-do list comes handy in such situations. And keep it interesting short, because that they will come up with their own stories, I saw, and all those things, because they want to cultivate your time for some time, so that then you will say, agree to that. So ask them, kya chahiye? What do you want? When you ask blunt questions, they will not have an answer, because they didn't come prepared for that. And sometimes you know who is interrupting you all the time. So if you happen to see that, no, that person is coming from there, it's applicable to people in the office still. We are just waiting for somebody to come and disturb us, retirement ke baad. But people are actually working or in business. If you say that, oh, somebody is coming, and if that person always comes for ask you some favor, and go and sit down in a conference room, pretend that you are in a conference call, or you can't get a conference call, at least go to the toilet. But then he will find somebody else. One more video is here. Have you heard of Randy Pausch? Anyone who has heard of Randy Pausch? Let me see. Let me test your general knowledge again. Randy Pausch का नाम सुना है कभी? कौन है वो?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Mithun has heard. I think Vivo, I think is it. Yeah. So कौन है? You can tell, unmute and tell who is Randy Pausch.
Sir, he is. He detected with the uncurable disease like cancer, and he delivered the final speech. There's name, I forgot the name.
Yeah.
So that book is very popular.
Yeah, bang on, right? So search in Google, in YouTube, the last lecture.
Last lecture, correct.
Last lecture. Full video, 1.5 hours is there. And a full book is there on the transcript of that. Now, he was a professor of computer science in Carnegie Mellon University. Afflicted with pancreatic cancer, same as Steve Jobs. Doctors told him, now, ho gaya time. Time aa gaya. And Carnegie Mellon University had a system. Every year they will call any professor or any speaker and tell the professor or speaker saying that, imagine that you are going to give this lecture one last time. Iske baad you are going to die. So imagining that I'm going to die after this lecture, that means the day before my death, if I had to speak to people, what will I speak? Unfortunately, when this came to Randy Pausch, it was not hypothetical. He knows that he's going to die, and he gives a lecture for 1.5 hours. A person who knows that he's going to die is giving a lecture for 1.5 hours. You'll get goosebumps when you listen to that. And just before the death, there is another lecture by him for 10 minutes in a Oprah Winfrey show. So this link is for the 10 minutes. And it talks about, now, what does it mean to say that you are no longer there? I mean, your money or everything cannot help you to save because pancreatic cancer is something is incurable. That's what our own Parikar also got. So watch this video for 10 minutes. And then in that, the main video, he talks about how he has used this Eisenhower matrix, Stephen Covey's time matrix, to plan his own life. And to ensure that whatever he dreamt of in his childhood, that has come true. And he talks about his childhood dreams. So dealing with interruptions, say no. But never say, I'll get back to you, because I'll get back to you is a trick. If you have decided to say no, because that person will come back to you. He's like, that story of Satyendra, Vishwamitra and Satya Harishchandra. Vishwamitra pays some money to Satya Harishchandra, and Harishchandra says, I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you. Harishchandra told that he'll give something to Vishwamitra. And then he loses all the property. There is nothing. But Satya Harishchandra doesn't say, no, I will not give it. De dunga. Kahin se kama ke de dunga. The money is not Vishwamitra's. Money is Harishchandra's. And Vishwamitra keeps one person behind him. Usko puchte raho, kab dega. Similarly, if I say, get back to you, that person will get back to you all the time. And finally, you'll get a yes from you. So instead of the first time itself, say no. Mere se hoga nahi. Because I'm too hard pressed for time. The shortest minute saving word is no. It saves your minutes. Saying yes to every request means saying no to your own quadrant 2 things. Make it a habit. So you must have a to-do list without a long-term planner meaningless. So yesterday we talked about the vision board. Now vision board will be only on the board. And looking at you will get bored, B-O-R-E-D. Unless you plan to achieve that. And that achieve is not going to come unless you execute it. You may have desire, you may have faith, everything. But finally the universe is waiting for you to take the right steps so that you are able to achieve it. So vision board maybe for next 5 years. And break it down to long-term plan of if that has to happen in 5 years, what should happen in the next 1 year? Then in the next 6 months. That means in the next 1 month. Then further break it down to weekly plans. So plan for the week. And then what are the items? Prioritize it. That is high priority items, medium priority items, and low. ABC categorization is required. So एक बार हमने पढ़ाया सबको ABC. After 2 months, I met that person in an airport. Remember, sir, आपका ABC तो खतरनाक था. Fantastic. I'm correctly using it. I said, very good. So what do you understand by A? Sir, when I go to office, first of all, अपना काम करो. Because that is high priority. A for apna. So can you guess what will be the B ones? Any guesses for B from the audience participants?
Boss ka.
Correct. B means boss ka. Then C will be?
Colleagues का.
हाँ वो बाद में. कंपनी का भी काम करना पड़ता है थोड़ा.
अच्छा कंपनी का.
सब बॉस का को लेकर तो कंपनी का. So कंपनी को एक प्रायोरिटी दे देते हैं. So C will be company ka. And he said, no, sir, you only told 3 na ABC. There's actually D also there. So what could be D there? It's humor, huh? Don't take it seriously. Huh? So D mein wo colleague aayega, दुनियादारी का काम. Working for other people. So no, A is what is important to me. Maximum importance. B is medium importance. And C is low importance. So be a planner and not a firefighter. Be proactive. That means if something is going to happen tomorrow, anticipate that and take proactive measures. Don't wait for things to happen in advance. Like you have to pay electricity bills or you have to pay credit card bills. Plan for the day. Na? Don't wait for the last minute. Because last minute anything can happen. Similarly, maintenance of your car or a machinery or a computer. Anything. Plan properly so that last minute firefighting is avoided. There are maximum fire accidents happening in India. What could be done to avoid those fire accidents?
Fire audit.
Fire audit hota hai. Fire training is required in the companies. Equipment, whether working or not, is to be checked up. They're all quadrant 2 activities, but people do not do that. And when there is a fire, the equipment does not work. And people do not know how to evacuate. Because whenever there is an exercise in the company, all that they did was went outside because it was compulsory to go outside. And they had a good smoke or a coffee and chit chat. Nobody was paying attention to what is being demonstrated there. And same thing happens on Indian roads. India is the accident capital of the whole world. And what are the reasons for accidents? Give me some reasons for accidents.
Vehicles are not maintained and drivers not trained.
So driver training will come under quadrant 2, vehicle maintenance in quadrant 2, road maintenance will quadrant 2 because there is a pothole or an unplanned hump, accidents happen. So all those quadrant 2 activities are not done, they result in firefighting. And some people have the tendency to, no strict rules, Mithun, means no strict rules means there's no implementation of the rules.
Yes, sir. Only
because implementation is again quadrant 2 activities where the policeman knows exactly what is right, what is the important thing. So he also doesn't know. So imperfection is okay. You can't be perfect. Only God is perfect. Excellence is what I can aim for. Perfection, I leave it to God. Otherwise, some people never get satisfaction. Isko dobara karte hain. There has a limit to which we can extend it. I mean, as long as it measures the quality procedures, quality parameters, leave it there. Don't try to do to the maximum perfection. Perfection means you are not here, you are in the heaven. Discipline. That's why, people say, defense people are very, very good time conscious. And there are enough people who can corroborate with me. We got Captain Pandey, we got Prashar, we have got Giri. And if any names are forgotten, please excuse me. So we are disciplined and therefore we also fall time discipline. Sometimes it's embarrassing. And I had to be, my own farewell party was there and I was told in Mumbai that, sir, come at 7 o'clock. I reached at 5 minutes 7, but guests had not come fully. So I said, Mera time 7 o'clock, so I have to reach, whether I'm a guest or not, I don't care. And then when you see that other people are not in time, then you tend to get indisciplined. So whether others are there or not, you be on time. So people are very rarely miss a flight because they know the flight will take off without them. But any other appointment, they will make other person wait because you are not maintaining discipline. So when you, after that, pat yourself on the back. Delegation. Everything does not have to be done by you. ROTI. What is ROTI? Any idea what is ROTI? Return on time invested. This is our term in PTOT, where Prashar and Wing Commander Rakesh and me were classmates and taught by Brigadier Basin. So I'm giving full credit to Brigadier Basin. He talks about return on time invested. And he also said, never say time spent, because spending is a negative thing. Time invested. And ROTI is calculated by your total annual pay package divided by 200. Weekly 40 hours into 52 weeks. 2000. So that much is, suppose you are earning 1,000 rupees as per your ROTI, and if you are wasting your time on something which does not require that return, does not give that return, you are wasting your time. Send somebody else, na? I'll give you an example. I got a flat in Mangalore, which is to be given on rent. It just vacated. Some people are coming to check. It has put in magic bricks. And then people are coming in to check. And my house is 20 kilometers away from there. Every time if a tenant comes to check it up, if I have to go there, first of all, 1 hour for driving. And the chap may see for 5 minutes and he'll say either like it or not like it. it is not my time's worth, because during that time I can read something or make a presentation, preparation, or give a session. So I told the caretaker, I will not come. The key is with you. Keep showing to people. Then mein 10 bhi aa jao, dikhate raho. And the tenant has come, the prospective tenant has come based on the magic bricks, this thing. So there's no brokerage involved, but I will pay you 1 month brokerage to you so that you can do my work and my time is saved. But my time is more precious than that. So why not I do that? So I delegated the work to him, because otherwise what will happen? If I say I will go myself, any person coming, he will tell the person, "नहीं वो rent पे दे दिया, अभी available नहीं है," because he will only show those people from where he can get a commission from the other party. Now that problem is removed, and I got the the tenant for the house, not mine, my son's, within 5 days of vacation. Today I just went there to get the document signed. That's all. So delegate. Have the courage to say no. We already discussed about it. And this one, let me see whether I can show it. Yeah, time is there. The story. What is the moral of the story?
Focus.
Correct. We can only focus on one thing at a time. That means those of us who say that we can do multitasking, it is not possible to multitask. Actually, multitasking wastes more time. So do one task at a time, you'll get better quality and more focus. Finish that and then go to another one. Clear? And don't quit until you are finished. And when you are doing something important, tell other people also that I am doing this one, so that they will keep on asking you. So that is accountability partner required. Now, Pomodoro technique is a technique by which you chunk the work into bits and pieces, 25 minutes each. If they say a 2 hours required, then you cut it down into 25 minutes and 5-minute break, another 25 minutes, 25 minutes break, another 25 minutes, 5-minute break, another 25 minutes, then take a 15 to 30 minutes break. This is developed by a person called Francisco Cirillo, and the name is given because earlier that kitchen timers were shaped like tomato, where you can twist it and when it reaches 25, leave it there. Now we don't have to worry about this equipment. You can use, that means your mental focus is maximum only for 25 minutes. After that, you compulsorily require a break. That's why all TV serials are 25 minutes. So use this and you will get free apps in the Android or Apple phones. You say start Pomodoro, it will say tuck, 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 sound, 25 minutes will give an alarm and it says, okay, go take a break. And after a break, it says 5 minutes, it says come back and start the next Pomodoro. So this is one method you can use for focusing and not doing multitasking. If you are to eat one frog every day, what is the best time for it? Best time for it is early morning, finish off. That means the most unpleasant task that you have, finish it off first thing in the morning. A difficult call to make, a difficult presentation to prepare, all those things, finish it off first. And there's a full book written on that by Brian Tracy, who's a master in time management. Eat that frog. If there are 2, one big, one small, eat that bigger one first. That is the most unpleasant one. Finish it off first. Then you get the energy. And then other things will look simple. And if you were to eat an elephant, you have to make it into smaller pieces. So what are the components of the elephant? That means chunk it and then eat one by one. So these are some of the optimizers. Break up weekly objects into smaller ones. Do not overschedule because you'll get stressed by that. review the schedule, experience the good feeling that you tick out each, because there will be the dopamine rush. Give credit to yourself. Weekly planning is the essence. So first of all, your vision board, divide into yearly goals, 6 months, 1 month, and weekly. And then daily to-do list. So do that. Don't waste time feeling guilty about it. Don't feel overwhelmed by unfinished tasks, because neither reliving nor pre-living. Be in the present. Be mindful. And any advice on mindfulness? We've got Ananya here, you can teach you. She's the mindfulness coach. Another concept is, all of us would have decided to go for a jog in the morning, set an alarm, and what is the first thing that we do as soon as the alarm rings? Snooze. And the mattress wins over the mind. The mattress gives a justification. Today is raining, today is cold, today is pollution, yesterday you did not have sleep. Therefore, take me with you. That means come to me, mattress. Mind has to surrender and you lose the battle of the bed. Your plan goes for a toss. So there is an author by name, and this is what Apna Kabir. Kaal kare so aaj kar, aaj kare so ab. Avoiding procrastination, overcoming procrastination. Mel Robbins is the author. You'll get plenty of videos. There is a 5-second rule. As soon as the alarm rings, you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up and go. And within that 5 seconds, if you don't get up and go, your brain will creatively think of some good excuse that you don't have to do today. Kal se karenge. Tomorrow we'll do that. Plenty of videos are there, and she has a book also on the same title, 5-second rule. Practice it and you will be able to overcome. Anytime you think that I have planned this one, kal karenge. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. We'll do it. Because otherwise what will happen? Kal karenge rakhiega. The work will occupy the entire one day available. Whereas half an hour you can finish it off. Otherwise it will take one full day. Because Parkinson's law says work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. So these are my links which are given earlier. Now I would like to ask for your feedback. Abhi interval ho gaya, 3 days over. This is the 4th day, 3 more days left. Abhi trial le liya, Vijay Kumar ka training kaisa hai. So please put in the chat box your good comments, bad comments, improvements, feedback, jo bhi hai. Please put it there so that, yes, sir, thank you so much. Mind boggling. I'm going to quote you. These are my testimonials. Feeling good. Vivo 44 Nam. Excellent. Very useful and practical. Riyak, sir. Thank you so much. Purushottam is Puneet. Excellent training session. Devendra Karn, sir. Learning simplified, Mithun, sir. Any other questions? We still have time. I mean, 8:20. And those people who have any other engagements, you can, because my session is over. But some questions definitely can be asked and some feedback can definitely be given. And before the chat